Hey everyone, this is part 2 of my reactions to Day 3 of Tokyo Game Show 2020. In the first part, I covered stuff like the new opening for what I presume is an updated version of Umineko, Kaleidoscope of Phantom Prison, Food Girls, and other visual novels that showed up along with stuff like Magma Lord and EDF. So if any of that interests you, go ahead and click the link in the top right corner right now or at the end to check that out. Otherwise, we're gonna go straight into looking at the latter half of Day 3 right now, with all the popular stuff that other people will probably cover, so here we go. So you want a game that everyone's for sure is going to be taking a look at? Cyberpunk 2077. Everyone is looking at this game, let's be real. It's made by the Witcher 3 guys, it's probably gonna be amazing. It's like watching an Ufotable show, man. You know, like, there is money here. A lot of money's been put into this game, and it shows, and that's good. Ooh, time dialogue with, I could see there was a mechanic option, as in, like, your ability score could affect what you can say. That's pretty cool. I always enjoy when, it gives you more sense of role-playing. Props! Yeah, if any of you are excited about playing this game, check out the hour of footage yourself. There's a lot here that I'm sure will be exciting for all of you to look at if you're interested. And for the side games panel, we seem to have a Shadowverse Switch game? Oh no, the Shadowverse Club. I will say, I actually really enjoy playing like the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS, all the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games where you make your own character and then you go through a story mode. So, I would actually probably end up playing this game, the Shadowverse game, because I've actually played Shadowverse before. Shadowverse is a pretty cool online card game, kind of like Hearthstone. It's like you put Hearthstone and Yu-Gi-Oh! Together, kind of. I'm not being sponsored to talk about it, so I'm not going to shove it into your face. But if you're looking for a card game that's kind of like has a lot of broken mechanics, Shadowverse got you covered. Wait, is this also a phone game? Huh? Because that would be kind of disappointing. I'd rather just have it a Switch game, or maybe two separate versions. I don't really know. Here we are with the level 5 block, starting with Megaton Musashi. This is the one I don't know anything about, so I'm excited to hear more. Whoa, destruction. Is that like EDF machine? Shooting laser beams? Ooh, is that our boy, the Megaton Musashi? Oh, oh yeah. Alright, give me the story of the game. Let me hear it. What are we all about? Oh, look at all these anime characters. If that main character's hair has any spikier, he'll fit right into Yu-Gi-Oh! That was the biggest, like, most main character name I've heard in a while. Yamato Ichidaiji? Okay, got it. So, main character, a bunch of troublemakers. Earth gets blown up, and then people live in underground shelters, and then these guys rise up. Find a robot and rise up, right? That's a pretty solid baseline story. I can dig it. Ooh, customization. Is it gonna be very Armored Core? Oh, yes, head, torso. Yeah, this is very Armored Core-like then, if you can customize each part of your body parts. Although I'm sure it's not as extensive, I can imagine. Or maybe it is. That's cool, though. I think the whole Armored Core, making your own super mecha, was pretty cool. Sick, nice big swords. Ooh. Nah. Yep. It looks very Armored Core-esque. Which is not a bad thing. I have not played Armored Core games since the PlayStation 1? Yeah, I think so. They're very hardcore mecha games. This is reminding me of it, which is not a bad thing, but this time this has like an anime sort of story to go with along with it. Color me interested. I think Megaton Musashi, I'm probably very interested in playing this game. I love mechas, so. Okay, so this is Yokai Gakuen. Probably a spin-off of Yokai Watch. I'm assuming it's also a popular TV show. I know Yokai Watch is super popular in Japan. I don't know if it still is. I know it used to be exceedingly popular. And this is a game, although so far this just seems like an advertisement for an anime. I agree, main character boy. That explanation was way too long. Okay, so it's looking like a Crystal Chronicles kind of beat 'em up kind of game where you team with your friends. This is not looking that great to me. But you know what? Maybe for a Yokai Watch fan or Yokai Gakuen fan, they're like, wow, this is amazing. This just looks like a kind of average looking beat 'em up, that kind of game. Oh boy. A gacha in my single player game? You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have though, what? At least it's probably not like paid money, right? It's like in-game money, I would hope. Well, that exists. Doesn't look that outstanding, so I won't look at it much. Next up, we got Ni no Kuni Crossworlds. Ni no Kuni is, best way to put it is, imagine you turn a Studio Ghibli film into an RPG. If that sounds really cool to you, you might like Ni no Kuni Wrath of the Right Witch. I'm pretty sure it was like a PS3 exclusive, PS4. Now it's on Steam, I believe, so everyone can check it out if they want. The fact that this isn't like Ni no Kuni 3, and the fact that it has a label called Crossworlds, leads me to believe there's some sort of spin-off. Most likely a mobile spin-off, but we'll see in a second. I feel like you're kind of late for this fad, you know? The whole alternate reality, VR, MMO kind of thing. The thing Sword Art Online did, so on and so forth. So is this like the anime for it? Is that why it looks exactly the same as the game? I can't even tell, but I'm assuming that's what this is. Or maybe this is just a movie. Yeah. Oh, look. That's your old make your own character, because that guy looks different than the main guy they were showing this entire time. You know, I still can't even tell this is a mobile game, although that layout on the bottom right kinda reminds me of one. It doesn't look that bad, but I will say if it is a mobile game, it's kinda disappointing. I'd rather just see a new Ni no Kuni, you know? Oh boy! Anime games! I'm joking, I really don't like anime games. And I don't mean like games with an anime aesthetic, I mean games based from an anime, because usually, they're not that great. And so we got, I actually like the Naruto fighting games though when I was really young. So we got Naruto, we got Time to Evil, and we got the Hachinen. Alright, let's see what's up. I'll at least take a look at them. Oh, we got a dialogue system? Okay. That exists. Okay, the game system, here we go, here we go. Wait a sec. Kai. Wait, this is a mobile game, isn't it? Well, that's pretty disappointing. I was actually hoping for an actual game. Wait a sec. There's also a mobile game. Are all three of these mobile games? Gosh darn it. Yeah, this ain't looking so great. Yeah, that was really disappointing. This entire 1 hour section for Gree or whatever? Not good. Skip this nonsense. Konami, please. I know you've done nothing good for the gaming industry in such a long time, but please, give me something cool. Just give me something cool. Not a pachinko machine. I'm ready. I just realized that Eden Zero is the fairy tale creator sci-fi thing. Yeah. Okay. So this is another anime game adaptation. Alright, you know what? Keep an open mind. Maybe this will not be a mobile game. Maybe it'll be a really solid RPG, you know, eat my words. Let's keep on watching. This is another trailer showing me absolutely nothing. And it doesn't even look that good either. Also, I'm no fairy tale expert, but isn't that just Lucy and Natsu, I think his name is? Like the two main characters, but with like different hair color? So, is this a mobile game? Is it a PS4 game? I actually can't tell right now. Wait, he says there's a mobile version? What? Wait, so, okay, that's definitely a mobile game. I can see from the layout, but is this a cross-platform game? Because you're cross-platforming PS4 and mobile, that's never a good sign for the PS4 version. And if it is two separate versions, that's... What? Are you really making two different games? I don't believe that. No way. My expectations are already, like, not great. Now it's, like, in the dumpster, but let's move on. Alright, Koei Tecmo, please. Please help me wash away all the mobile games I've been listening to for the past few hours. Give me some good news! Probably Atelier Ryza too, but let's hear more about it. Aw, she looks so cute. Her thighs are, whoa, what's this, whoa, cosplay all of a sudden? That must have been a mistake. Okay, dude, her thighs are thick, like 3 C's, holy. But she's also looking real good, no lie. This is where I get blindsided and it's actually just another mobile game announcement for Atelier Ryza 2. Ooh, this time around Ryza can swim, jump, dynamic adventure. So they're updating, they're allowing more movement in the game while you're traveling, that's cool. Honestly, I haven't played an Atelier game since the Arlen trilogy. Wow, it's been a while. Because I play a couple of the spin-offs, but every single one of these games take quite a while to beat. So, and they feel a little bit repetitive when you play so many of them, especially. I've said this in previous videos, but I actually really like it when a game has a sequel and there's like a time skip, but a short enough time skip that you see how the characters grow, how like their experiences from maybe the first game change them and how they grow up and change as many years pass. That's really cool to me. I think that's a really cool thing to watch, and I'm really happy that Atelier Ryza did it. I mean, that was my favorite part about the Arlen trilogy, just watching what was her name? I think it's Rorona, how she like grows up and then she gets more apprentices and then she shows up in other games, or how like Sturk shows up in the first game and then by the third game he's like pretty badass, you know, that sort of thing. Ooh, also, dude, Atelier series, the one thing they have that absolutely slaps and is probably the biggest thing I have for the game, music in this series is so good, like actually so good. There's some amazing tracks in the Atelier series. Honestly, if there's enough good looking, I might actually check out Atelier Ryza 1 even. Why not? I've been wanting to get back into Atelier, and this seems like a good game to do it. Hopefully it's good. I mean, no matter how average the game is, I know the music's gonna slap anyways. Yeah, oh. Cool. Wow. So much stuff, my eyes are like, whoa. At this point, I'm just kind of watching it also. Hey, Atelier Ryza 2. Alright, I'm like 3 generations behind, so I can't even explain this alchemy system anymore. I have no idea what's going on, but I bet it'll make a whole bunch of sense if I actually played the game. All I know, this has something to do with alchemy. It looks very pretty, though. I suppose I might as well say what Atelier is about, since, you know, we're watching right now. The game is basically a time management game where you run around completing requests. Every time you try to make anything, collect any ingredients, find any monsters, usually it takes time, and the whole game runs on the clock system. And usually you try to fulfill a certain amount of objectives in order to get to the end of the game and to continue the story. You try to increase your rank. While there is a sense of pressure that like everything takes time, you do have an ample amount of time of it usually. Also, hey look, there's the swimming thing they were talking about, the dynamic action. Ooh, the combat's looking pretty fast and exciting. Like, I see her attacking multiple times. Very, woo, my eyes are like trying to catch up. Ooh. Alchemy in battle. I don't think this was a thing before for certain. I mean, you could use... I remember in the previous games, characters could only use items. Like, only alchemists could use items. But you could combine items during battle to use superpowers? Very cool. I mean, this could also just be a thing from, like, 1 generation ago, and I wouldn't even know, because I haven't played in so long. Very cool looking, though. Whoa. My heart. Are we all just watching her butt? Is this just 3 older guys and then this girl, we're all just watching her butt? I said I don't need any wall scrolls, but... Wow. Look at that swimsuit. Woo! Thick thighs. Woo! Okay, that's enough of this. Let's stop watching this, move on. Oh yeah, Koei Tecmo are making the Hyrule Breath of the Wild Warriors game. Warrior games are dime a dozen, but I will say Hyrule Warriors was not bad. It was pretty fun. And I know that this Breath of the Wild Warriors game follows probably a really cool time period that a lot of people are really interested in. Because this one's supposed to take place during the, you know, that 1,000 years ago, whatever long ago it was, where the huge, completely crazy war they had with Ganondorf. At the end of the day, it's still a Musou game, but... You know, if you know what you're getting into, and if it's a Musou game done well, it's still going to be a lot of fun. At least the story they're going for should be pretty interesting. Which I know, me talking about story in a Musou game. Oh yeah, we got young Impa. Hit me up, coach. That was a weird phrasing. But yeah, young Impa, huh. She's like a super ninja, that's cool. she's probably supposed to be like the really old lady, right? From the first game, so it's cool to see her young again. Well, it's more like, you know, this is the past, so this is back when she was young, but you get my point. You can tell how excited they were to show her off with this who slide just for her. Honestly, Day 3 surprised me quite a bit, probably because Day 2 was so devoid of content that I got really bored watching it. There was a bit more stuff during Day 3, although just as much disappointment during this section as well. The whole hour devoted to Cyberpunk 2077 was cool. Level 5 Megaton Musashi was enjoyable to see as well. I always love mechas and an armored core-like game. Interesting. On the other hand, Ni no Kuni Cross Worlds was as well as the other ton of mobile games that were shown. Sorry mobile games, until proven otherwise, usually they are pretty disappointing to see. Them showing off Atelier Ryza 2 did really make me want to play the Atelier series again, since it's been so long, so I might actually check out the first one in preparation of some sort. A new Zelda Muso game looks good as well. Young Impa's a solid 9 out of 10. Anyways, that'll be it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications, all that stuff is there as always, and I'll be seeing ya today, tomorrow, something like that.